Aloha Pisces, welcome to Indie Bindy Tarot. Got some messages for September. I'm away from my altar today, as you can probably see. Not a great view of the cards, so I do apologise. But I just felt pulled to do a reading, so I've already got the cards laid out on the table. If you've watched me before, you know that I tend to shuffle quite a lot before I get jumpers out while I'm sort of meditating on the energy to get the messages that I need. So apologies, they are already on the table, but I haven't really sort of looked at them specifically. I've just gone straight into recording as they've jumped out. Okay, so got a bit of an interesting mix. Up at the top here we've pulled the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands and the Page of Cups, Page of Water. So I've got a couple of things coming through with this one, okay? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse obviously indicates a lack of mastery, not putting the work in. It can also be a loss of attention to minor details in the reverse position, or something being missing or being missed. For it to come out with the Four of Wands next to it, I'm kind of feeling like this is to do either with, obviously it's like the 1111 cards, twin flame cards, whatever. It can sometimes signify a marriage. It can also signify a home or a residence, and it does point towards community as well. So a couple of themes coming out here. Either this is a message for somebody out there who, and I'm sorry if this is your situation, but unfortunately there might be, I'm feeling the sale of a house falling through. Feeling like that's possible. Possibly to do with some minor details being missed from a contract. I'm feeling small print, a lack of attention to small print on some kind of contract regarding a property or something within the community. So it could be a business, could lead to a delay. We've got the Page of Cups, the Page of Water on the end there as well. So this can talk about possibly emotional immaturity, yeah, but I'm also picking up a theme of unrealistic expectations. Okay, so this could have been, maybe a bit of a big dream to go and purchase a property, and the message coming through that unfortunately that might have been unrealistic. Maybe you've missed something there. Okay, I'm not saying that this is not going to go ahead, because on the next row, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Fire, which in this deck is the success card that actually came out sideways. So that would indicate to me that there's no sort of solid outcome just yet. So this situation could still go one of two ways. I think it is necessary for whoever this resonates with to go back and double check and check again. Okay, dealing with any kind of contract, or big purchases, or if you're signing up for anything major, go back and just make sure that you've not missed any fine details. Okay, the second message coming through for that top row is kind of pointing towards somebody paying a lack of attention, possibly to a marriage or a long-term commitment or a relationship. Either a lack of attention or just an attitude of not wanting to put the work in anymore. With it coming out with the Page of Cups, again, emotional immaturity, but it is kind of good news. So could be one of two things. This could either be for the Pisces out there who are in a relationship, and this could be you feeling fed up and not wanting to put the work in, and your partner's coming through as the Page of Cups. okay, is potentially going to try and make that effort, some kind of small gesture to try and get back in your good books, okay? Or single Pisces out there, or Pisces who are sort of dealing with somebody that they're not in a relationship with at the moment, or dating, then the Page of Water obviously could signify an energy coming towards you. This could potentially be somebody who has been in another commitment, and that Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Wands is signifying that they don't want to work at that anymore, and the Page of Wands energy is coming towards you. But yeah, still that underlying vibe of emotional immaturity, unrealistic ideals or expectations, could be, obviously it speaks of creativity as well, so where if you've been in a situation where maybe you've not been you've been feeling this lack of attention to detail, and this lack of somebody putting the work in, then the Page of Water could be creating some kind of situation or plan again to sort of bring that back into balance, to approach you. It's good news whatever way, if it's related to love, okay. Yeah, so again, Seven of Wands in the sort of sideways position, so no solid outcomes for this read. I feel there's a strong sense of maybe in whatever question you've come to the reading about, or whatever person I'm feeling sort of is hanging in the balance. However, saying that, did come out with the Lord of Water, who's the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Could be signifying a journey of emotional maturity here, going from the Page to the King, and then obviously the Two of Cups. So very positive. What can you say about the King of Cups and the Two of Cups? Feeling heavy soulmate vibes from this. I'm also getting a side note with the Four of Wands, obviously, in the Two of Cups, King of Cups. This could be someone awakening to a connection, so they've not made any effort, not put any work in. They've realised, oh my God, this is my Four of Wands, this is my 1111. I'm going to have to sort of do something to create this situation, but I don't know if it's going to be successful just yet. However, I'm going to attempt to put something out there while controlling my emotions, because this person, that this awakening to this connection, if that's what it is, this person could find a bit emotionally overwhelming. It's possible that they've not felt this way before, okay, so this obviously could be you or them, but yeah, Two of Cups. I love the Two of Cups in this deck. I've said this before if you've watched me, but this is the Da Vinci deck. So it's the illustration on there, it's kind of like a woman with a baby in the womb. To me, it's sort of, you and this person are made of the same thing, you're cut from the same cloth. Very twin flamey, yeah. Okay, so I'm saying loads today, aren't I? I do apologise, don't know what's wrong. I think it's because I've moved, because I'm not sort of in my usual place, sat at my altar. Thanks for sticking with me, however. So yeah, we got the Chariot in reverse, we got the King of Swords in reverse, and the King of Wands upright. These three actually flipped out together, so I took them, to be read together, basically. So once again, where there was no balance and no forward movement, we've got somebody coming out of that energy now with the King of Swords in reverse. Not a nice energy. The King of Swords in reverse can obviously reflect all, and what's the word I'm looking for? Like amplify all of the negative aspects of the King of Swords in the upright. So King of Swords is not very popular as a court king. He is considered, to operate from logic only, very cold, cutting, analytical, can be a bit, bit of a tyrant, a bit controlling. And we've got the King of Wands as well. You see, I'm feeling this as somebody realising that they were not getting anywhere. There was no forward movement while they were operating from a place of logic. And it's moving out of this into a King of Wands energy. It's feeling like a bit of an explosion of action. It's feeling like, because we've got 3 kings out here already, it's definitely somebody taking a different approach. So it's almost like with the King of Cups not being so ready to sort of show his emotions and come out and wear his heart on his sleeve. There's a person here who is potentially gonna show that via actions instead. So this could be physical actions towards you. So it could be somebody actually, wanting to get physical. So I feel like they're determined, or you are, to make this person, or they're determined to make you feel this change on a different level. So what I'm saying is, rather than coming out and telling you how they feel, or saying, if you've been waiting for this person to tell you that they love you, they're going to do something very differently than they usually do to try and show you that. Now, if you are already, but this is going to be a little bit X-rated, sorry, it's not PG. If you're already in a physical connection with this person, I feel like they may be pulling different moves on you next time you're physical with them. Rather than saying I love you, this person's going to make love to you. Okay, it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be the usual dance. Yeah, they can't hold this in anymore, but they're desperate to sort of get it out to you one way or the other. But with the King of Swords in reverse as well, I don't feel like they can actually communicate it yet still. And this has popped up in a lot of previous readings for Pisces. It's like the absence of this clear, honest communication. Whatever energy you're dealing with, there's still that missing clarity in terms of what they're actually saying, is what I feel. Okay. We had another sideways card flip out, the Page of Earth, so Page of Pentacles. This to me is, there's an unsurety about this, so someone's still a little bit unsure about the future. They're sort of caught in between living in the moment and living for today and wanting to make plans. I feel like there's still an element of research going on. And, this can still apply to that original situation where we were talking about missing minor details. Page of Earth sideways. Again, I'm just getting this message about a need to review things and check back again on the small print. Someone or something is not quite ready, not quite researched enough to move forward full throttle, but it's getting there. I'm feeling strongly that it is getting there. More confirmation here again. So nice. We've got loads of court cards out. Could be dealing with a lot of energy, or there's people involved in this whose emotions, whose communication skills, whose personalities do sort of appear to be a little bit all over the place. There's confusion. There's confusion within a person. We've got the Knight of Swords in the upright and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I do like to see this because the message I'm getting with these really strongly is that somebody is ready to move forward now and take action, and it's not going to be flighty. Obviously, Knight of Wands, he's the F-boy of the deck, blah, blah, blah. I'm just seeing it as inconsistency, and obviously it's the reverse of that. It's the opposite. So, yeah, there's forward movement. There's action coming. It's going to provide you some clarity. Again, I don't feel like it's going to be, why can't these people just speak up? Why can't these people just open their mouths and say what they mean and mean what they say? Like, how hard is it? It's not hard. I don't get it. It's going to come in the actions for the most part in September. Okay, you're going to see them moving differently, whether that's moving differently with you in the bedroom or, moving differently in terms of where it was the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and there was no effort. You're going to see a change. Okay, let's get a Moon Oracle. Any advice on this? This is like no clear decision, but there's a Pisces out there who's got to get who's going to have an awfully good time while they're gathering the evidence, if you get me. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, that's interesting. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So, keep doing your thing. Don't let go of your dreams. You just need to make sure you're sure of everything first, I think. Just make sure your attention to detail spot on. Look for the little things. It's like when you say like not looking for the red flags in this instance. Whatever you're dealing with here, you're gonna need to be a bit more aware of those small actions. You might be missing something, some really important what do you call them? Not like verbal nods. Can't think of the terms on the tip of my tongue. You could be missing some really important like hints from this person about the way they're feeling, about the what they want. It's going to be subtle. By picking up on these, I feel like you're going to get a bit more surety. That's going to bring the sideways page of Earth back into the upright. It's going to give you some information that you need. Full moon in Virgo, we've got, it's Virgo season now, but we've actually got the full moon in Pisces coming up on the 20th. So this could be alluding to a situation coming to a head around that time, around the 20th of September. Bottom of the deck there was don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Again, a nod to that full moon period. Obviously you could be dealing with a Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Again, to me, is just don't be too quick to make a decision until you've got all of the facts. Okay, let's get a little Love Island. A Love Island. Oh, I love Love Island. Island wellness. I'm watching Married at First Sight at the moment. That's a really interesting one. I think I might go on that myself, because I've all but given up Pisces. Don't know about you lot on the romance side of things. Ooh. Now a couple wanted to jump out there and a few flipped, but basically this one flipped that way, and it was Heart with a Key and Soulmates. So welcome and love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect, and soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. I like it, guys. It's looking good. It's looking like a romantic time. So I'll check back in with you shortly, but for now, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your time, your energy. Thanks for subscribing, all the rest of it. Leave us a comment, interact, and love you loads. Thanks, bye. Mwah.